Hello students, welcome back. I hope your vacations were full of fun and full of fruitful learning. Today we will begin with chapter 3 of our textbook, that is the Northern Plains. This chapter begins at page number 240 on your textbooks. Let's begin. Dear students, as we have already discussed when we were learning about the physical features of our country, plains are low-lying flat lands that occupy most of the northern and eastern parts of our country. Let's take a look and study in greater detail their location in our country, India. So students, the northern plains occupy most of the northern and eastern India. The states that lie in the northern plains include the state of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Assam, and Delhi, the national capital territory of our country. Moving along to study the rivers in the northern plains. Students, the northern plains are watered by perennial rivers which flow down from the Himalayas. Perennial rivers, dear students, are those rivers that flow throughout the year. The alluvium deposited by the rivers makes the plains fertile and suitable for agriculture. Students, alluvium is the silt or clay that is left behind by the rivers. It is highly fertile and very rich in the important nutrients that are needed for crop cultivation. It is because of the presence of this fertile land that a lot of agriculture for our country happens in the northern plains. In fact, northern plains are sometimes referred to as the bread basket of India because a majority of wheat production happens in this region. Students, the three major river basins of the northern plains are the Indus River Basin, the Ganga Basin, and the Brahmaputra Basin. The river basin term, students, refers to the area watered by a river and its tributaries. Moving forward, let's study each river basin in a greater detail and understand its significance for the northern plains. The first river basin, students, is the Indus River Basin. Students, the river Indus originates in the Tibetan Plateau. As we can see in the image provided, it flows through three countries, which are India, Pakistan, and China. Students, there are a few chief tributaries of Indus River which flow throughout the Indian territory and irrigate the northern half of the northern plains. These tributaries are Chenab, Jhelum, Satluj, Byas, and Ravi. As we can see on the map, the Indus River Basin irrigates the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, and parts of Haryana and Himachal Pradesh. Moving along to the next river basin, which is the Ganga River Basin. Students, the Gangotri Glacier is the source of river Ganga. As we have studied in the previous chapter of Northern Mountains, a glacier is a large mass of ice and snow from which rivers originate. The name of the glacier from which river Ganga originates is called Gangotri. River Ganga is the most important river of the northern plains and in fact our country. It flows through the states of Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. In West Bengal, river Ganga branches out into small distributaries which then drain the water into the Bay of Bengal. Students, very key pilgrimage spots in our country are located on the banks of river Ganga. Such towns such as Rishikesh, Haridwar are also located on the banks of river Ganga. Moving along to the tributaries of Ganga. A chief tributary of river Ganga, students, is Yamuna. The river Yamuna is sometimes referred to originate from the Yamunotri Glacier. A few other tributaries of river Ganga include the Gomti River, the Ghaghara River, the Kosi River and the Gandak River. Let's take a look at the image alongside the slide, students. We will notice that there are a few tributaries for Ganga that originate from the southern part of the northern plains as well. These tributaries include Son, Chambal and the Betwa rivers. Can we spot them on the map? Pause the video and take a look. Moving along to the Brahmaputra river basin. Students, river Brahmaputra originates in the Tibetan region. It enters India through Arunachal Pradesh, where it is called the river Dihang. As it moves forward, the Brahmaputra river reaches West Bengal, where it is ultimately called Brahmaputra. As moving forward, it branches into multiple distributaries before draining into the Bay of Bengal. Students, as we have studied just before this, the Ganga river also branches out into multiple distributaries in West Bengal. The Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers form the world's largest delta known as the Sundarbans Delta. A delta is an area of flat land shaped like a triangle where a river divides into smaller rivers as it goes into the sea. The Ganga Brahmaputra Delta gives rise to the Sundarbans Delta, which also houses the Sundarban forests, the mangrove forests of our country. So students, I hope you enjoyed this class. We will continue with studying the states which occupy the northern plains as we move forward in the next class. Till then, please read through the chapter and mark down any difficulties that you face in reading these sections. Also, please attempt the worksheet provided along with the video link in your notebooks. We will meet again soon. Till then, have fun and see you.